Hello, and welcome to this episode of Frankie's Cultural Observations. Today, we're going to be analysing OnlyFans models. Late capitalism isn't selling sex, it's selling feet pics and the feeling of being wanted. OnlyFans models don't solicit their bodies, they solicit the spicy link in their bios, outsourcing desire beyond the paywall to lay the foundations so you fill their thigh gaps. This is not liberation, it's the politics of orifice. You buy intimacy without rejection to simulate connection between you, your hand, and the phone screen. This is the work of being wanked. Under the velvet chokehold of hustle culture, OnlyFans models have to become a startup with a septum ring, a face-sitting specialist, a dick with a digital marketing degree, a brand strategist, a lifestyle influencer, and a walking fleshlight, all rolled up into one monetizable body. A body that don't quit. It can't quit, because it'll lose all its passive income. They post a thirst trap with an apology about why they didn't post in 2 days. They're always in Bali, but never take any time off, because the algorithm punishes rest. But they couldn't sleep even if they wanted to. They're on far too much meth.
Tina Turner.
OnlyFans models aren't manipulating the simps. They are the simps, being played by the system, by the lie that selling yourselves on your own terms means you're free, when at best, it's pay and display. But if you want the free version, someone will have it on Twitter. So their empowerment comes with terms and conditions. The contract expires as soon as they stop posting, get their first STD, or show signs of wrinkles, blurring the lines between the personal and the pay pig. In the exposure economy, as soon as they expose their genitals, they become the product and the algorithm becomes the whip, selling their sexuality while being f***ed by it, making them the dominatrix and the dependent, hyper-visible but unseen, and cloaked in attention in a world that only listens when they scream. Society tells us we're free to be ourselves, free to be sexual, free to make money from the comfort of our holes. Edging to emancipation, we just got blue-balled in a new type of prison, one where power no longer silences us, but encourages us to speak up, to use our voice, to say it loud for the people in the back. They can't hear you, they're douching, and trying not to think about their childhood.
That was perfect. I love that one.
OnlyFans models don't need to be loved, they need to be subscribed to. But they don't just do it for the money, they do it for the connection. And connection costs $14.99 a month, plus a tip for a DM they pay someone else to respond to, and another for a voice note, and another for bonus content that feels personal but is already part of the exchange. A society steeped in Christian moralism would suggest that OnlyFans models are lazy attention seekers who need to get a real job. But maybe you should try bottoming, and then tell us how easy it is. These creators are more than tips for tits and pics of dicks. They're spreadsheets, creative burnouts, and panic attacks over gay baiting allegations. Everyone tells them they'll regret it, unaware that most jobs under capitalism are just as degrading, but with more clothes on. Just because you don't strip naked under a ring light doesn't mean the man isn't pissing on you too, metaphorically speaking. Metaphor. So when talking about OnlyFans, aim to critique where it belongs, not at the workers, but at the system that monetizes intimacy, gamifies desire, and funnels money directly to a dodgy billionaire owner. Because it's not empowerment if you can't stop. It's not liberation if you're only the boss of your own breakdowns. It's not self-determination if you're still owned, just by a pimp in the shape of a platform. So punch up, because it's a bad idea to punch someone who steps on people's balls for a living.
It takes one creator to take 1,000 guys, but it takes 1,000 guys to queue up for it, and then another 100,000 guys to pay for it to make it profitable. So who's the real problem here?
Yeah, you perverts. Can you hold this?